All right, let's see if we inevitably have some sort of a problem with the freaking stream quality. We got a green bar. We got a green box there.
If something ain't going up in flames, then we ain't streaming.
Now we can hear ourselves twice. That's
I'm
good.
pausing it. Relax.
Excellent.
Ooh.
We can watch the stream while we do the stream.
You make me so upset.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
So, man, the last time I checked, the last time that we streamed, was the day before your birthday.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The anniversary of Sonic 2's release.
Yeah.
November 24th.
Yeah.
Where did my water go? There it is. So I'm gonna give Peeps a chance to get in. Why'd I call you Peeps? You're not even Christian fans. Christian Cage, that is.
Everybody getting here. Getting here. Getting here.
Right now it says we have 5 watching.
Hi. No, we have 6. I have 6.
5, 6.
9! Oh my god.
I guess I should probably post about this on Twitter.
Probably so.
Probably should have done that before.
But welcome everyone who's here, which means that you're the best fans. Dustin Video Games, Common CJ, Tel Newa. King Raikou, welcome.
I'm not sure who Tel Noir is, but they've got to be from the Discord.
Ah.
Because they were talking before we went live.
Yeah.
Hello, King Raikou!
Hello.
Hello, everyone!
Akuda Chien. Pierce Medulla Disgord.
When is the SRB2 retrospective? Well, the game's not even done yet.
Common CJ, thank you. He says, alright, count up your sins, Josh.
So this first game we're going to be playing here is in fact Common CJ's requested game. Let me go in here and find the message that he left us. Everybody left us a message to read off. And Common CJ said... Alright, so he's going to have us play the Halo Reach campaign mode. And his message is, we'll clear this level with no continues. I assume with no continues. It says QITH, but it's probably meant with. I don't know if that's a reference to Halo or what's going on there.
Or it's cool online gamer speak.
Maybe. Alright, so I think does the stream seem okay? We don't have any trouble.
Can everyone hear us? That seems to be the main problem we always run into.
I mean, the game's music is very quiet. It's that somber, the epicness of the Halo series.
I mean, Halo always had a pretty cool story, I think.
No Halo Wars, well,
Oh,
darn.
Dear.
So, here's what we're going to do. This is going to differ a little bit from how we... Oh, I never finished writing the tweet. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. He's really good at networking.
Yes, I am. Okay, there we go.
Oh, and Daisy's here, too, to play Halo.
Oh, yeah, we've got a new cat since the last time we streamed, too.
Yeah, we have a new kitten named Opal, and she lives to eat everybody's flesh.
Yeah, she's at that age. She's been going insane.
Yep.
It's a professional. You may be able to hear her rolling her ball around in the background during the stream.
Yeah, sorry about that.
If you hear that, that's what it is. But, all right, stream's good. What I was saying is, this is going to be a little different from most of our streams. Most of our streams, we almost exclusively answer questions from the chat, and I'm talking about Sonic, and you're talking about anime.
Woo!
This stream, we're being like... Oh, the exception's going to be when somebody super cats us, which I think we're just going to go ahead and address.
Yeah. Common CJ. It's a reference to Kamen Rider X8. His catchphrase is, I'll clear this game with no continues. He's a video game themed Kamen Rider. I've been wanting to go back and watch X8. I haven't watched X8. I'm really behind on my Kamen Riders. I've heard that the current series is really good, though.
See, this is what we're going to try to avoid.
Oh, sorry.
The games we're going to be playing tonight are determined by people backing us on Patreon, and so because of that, I feel like we sort of owe it to them to like sort of pay attention to the game for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try at first anyway to focus more on the game than on the chat.
Yeah.
And sort of
but we'll get back to it, don't worry. We're not gonna ignore you, you little gems.
Absolutely.
But also, oh my god, Mountain Dew Dorito Cup guy is here.
Excellent.
Arkudo Chien, the legend.
And Common CJ doesn't... we appreciate it, of course. We always appreciate it. But you don't need to be super chatting us. You already backed us on Patreon, so we played
You've done so much, Common CJ.
But okay. Exactly, Jacob Oliver. Focus. That's what we need. We're going to stop sitting here at the menu screen. We're going to play Halo Reach, I guess, from the beginning. 1 of 12 completed. Have I played this before? Oh, no. I guess we're not gonna play Halo Reach!
Are you fucking kidding?
Why does it let you get all the way to the menu before informing you of this?
Wait, what?
Well, that's hilarious.
What?
We're gonna be installing Halo Reach and playing other things, apparently.
Oh, no. But we are gonna get to Halo Reach, don't worry.
Damn it!
It can't be that big, right?
It's a Halo game. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I know.
pretty big.
What the fuck, dog?
It lets you get to the menu.
Or we could watch it install and I'll talk about our feelings. How does that sound?
Well, it's pending. It's not even... We're probably in...
Everything's fine.
The Xbox One is probably already downloading something else, and yeah, it's updating Sea of Thieves.
Oh my god!
Okay, freaking Microsoft, man.
Well, people want us to do Jackbox in the meantime.
No,
we gotta play the things people want us to play.
Yeah, if this is gonna take a while.
Oh, come and CJ, thank you again, bud. He says, you can play a different game of Halo if you want. I'm not twisting your arm for that.
Well,
Aw.
that would be very nice, and we can place
we'll get
whatever
back to
we
it.
actually have installed, and then we'll...
Yeah.
I think I probably have Halo 1 installed.
Yeah, you played that the other day.
Yeah, a while back. Would that be okay? Also, you super catted us again, Common CJ.
He can't
Thank
be
you.
stopped.
I just noticed. Oh.
It's Dr. Mad. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Mad.
Is it really 98 gigabytes? Are you guys kidding?
No, it's already... that's what it listed on the menu.
Oh, God.
I think if you download all of these Halo games, it's 98 gigabytes.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
makes more sense. It better not just be the one on screen.
Alright, since I'm going to be talking and I'm not great at Halo anyway, I'm going to start on easy mode.
Oh, Darkwing Spartan says if you have the game installed, you automatically have 1, 2, 3, and 4 already.
Right.
So that's good to know. Hi, Diego!
1 million gigabytes.
Fuck!
Alright, so I'm not... we were gonna play Halo Reach. I'm not even remotely familiar with Halo Reach. In fact, I don't think... Halo 1 is the only Halo game that I've really played for any length of time.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Reach is that I think in the timeline, the surface of the planet gets glassed.
Huh. Glassed?
They, I don't know how it works, but they, destroy the planet by shooting it with something that, turns the surface of it to, glass. Which is pretty metal. I could be wrong. Someone will correct me. I don't know much about Halo. I haven't really played it since I was in, high school.
Well, it was the hottest thing in the world. Thank you again, Common CJ.
Yeah, thank you so much, dude.
Says, last super chat is I need to save for college, sadly, but I'm only going to be super chatting at important things like what I just did.
You're good, man.
Oh yeah, Common CJ had his his first ever day of college yesterday, I believe.
Dude, congratulations.
So.
College is a very exciting time.
But okay, I can't really hear this dude. I know this is the tutorial, isn't it? Can I skip this? I can't skip this.
Doesn't mean they nuke the hell out of it. You're probably right. I can't exactly remember the mechanics, but I know it gets glassed.
Now, my favorite thing about the Master Chief Collection is the fact that at any time you can swap the graphics to the original style graphics.
Yeah, that's really cool. Grim Fandango does, the same thing. With its HD remaster.
When I...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, his appearance completely changes.
Stay with the original. He frightens me less.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. This looks fine. This looks nice. But I gotta admit, I kind of like this better.
Yeah, I think there's just something charming about the polygonal kind of clean style.
So, I guess I should give my thoughts on Halo because, it's not something that really comes up often in my content. I have no idea what to do here. I think he's just giving me a tutorial, right? Use left stick to move. Oh, I found the flashlight button.
Maybe you should turn on the subtitles so you can...
This is a good idea. So that we don't look like the Game Grumps.
Yeah. I mean, it's Halo. It's pretty straightforward. But,
On. There we go.
Oh, Darkwing Spartan says you gotta look at the lights. Oh!
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I know that. I just figured, we should turn on the subtitles.
Yeah.
Halo, like I said, was like the hottest game in the world when I was in high school.
God, yeah. My brother used to keep me up at 3 a.m. screaming on Halo 2. It was the biggest thing when I was in middle school and high school.
Okay. Yeah, normal. I want it normal. I started a software entertainment media club, aka a video game club, in high school. And, I'm not going to edit my settings, don't worry. The first day that I ran that club, after school, we had 30 to 40 people show up for it. And then they found out that we wouldn't be allowed to play M-rated games, meaning we weren't going to be able to play Halo. And from then on, we had 15 people. That's how hot Halo was at the time.
I mean, I guess as far as M-rated games go, Halo's pretty tame. But
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it was just,
Yeah, I know.
we had 8th graders coming into that,
club,
so...
Rip.
I guess we could have gotten their parents' permission or something. I don't know. There might have been a way around it, but I doubt it.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I, however, never really played a lot of Halo because I never had an Xbox.
Yeah.
And, by the time... I remember I borrowed, an Xbox from a friend in, 2004, 2005, somewhere around there. And I rented Halo, and I'm like, okay, well... Oh, is Halo Reach done already? Oh my gosh.
Ooh, lucky.
Or I think it's just ready to start.
Oh.
But okay, I can switch to that in a second.
Yeah.
Did I... What is this? What's happening here?
I don't know.
Why is the armor
Is
up
that
here?
supposed to...
Uh-oh. Is it here too? It's not here.
Oh,
it's not in the new version. Alright.
But yeah, I played Halo a good amount with one of my buddies in high school.
Yeah, in co-op mode, right?
Yeah.
See, that's what really intrigues me about this. I think if I had Lennon come over or something...
Yeah.
And we could have played it together in co-op mode. Because I know him and his brother actually, he was never big into Halo either. But Lennon's, my best friend. And him and his brother played through, I think, the first 3 Halo games in co-op.
Yeah.
I need a gun here, don't I?
Although it's hard for me to get into shooters. It has to be Half-Life.
Yeah. So yeah, I rented Halo. I thought it was pretty impressive. I mean, but I never got into it the way I did, like you said, Half-Life 2 or its episodes, or the way I had GoldenEye on the N64.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever made it much further than, maybe the 3rd level or so.
Yeah.
3rd or 4th, something like that. I've clearly missed a weapon somewhere, haven't I?
Oh, no.
It's okay. I'm in easy mode. I don't... Did that guy just shoot me? I think that guy just shot me.
Shot you.
So, in conclusion, Halo is distinctly not my thing. And it's kind of funny to me to see, nowadays... Because, nowadays Halo is portrayed like this classic icon of gaming, and it is. It absolutely is, and it deserves to be. I mean, the effect it had on console FPSs can't be overstated, and on multiplayer as well. But, I remember when Halo was kind of seen by, old school hardcore gamers the way Call of Duty would eventually be,
Yeah.
As like, oh well, this is the thing that those fake new gamers are playing. That those casual dude bros. That's all they want.
Yeah.
They don't like the real classics.
Which is weird because Halo's always been a pretty like high concept like sci-fi space opera type deal.
Yeah. Halo was
like Halo's got a ton of interesting stuff going on in the story.
But
But it's not what most people play it for, which is fine.
Common CJ says,
"Oh, thank you, Common CJ."
Halo ain't my thing either, but man, is the story fantastic.
Yeah. And a lot of the like lore and backstory stuff is really interesting too. Like how they stole like kids and genetically modified them to make the Spartans and stuff.
Yeah, like putting this game in context of like 2001, like you can totally see why it was as revolutionary as it was. I mean, I knew guys like, obviously in school I had a lot of gaming friends, and like they would just get together for like Halo 1 LAN parties like every single weekend, and sometimes even more often than that.
Oh, Dr. Matt, thank you so much. He says, Halo is famous for revolutionizing console shooter controls. Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I mean, that game on the PlayStation did it first.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what it's called.
Me neither.
But yeah, that's always something that's, what I'm talking about. There's this, I'm sure somebody can look it up and you'll find it immediately. Like, a game on the PlayStation released in the year 2000 did, like, twin-stick aiming, which is absolutely the standard nowadays.
Yeah.
And GameSpot and other reviewers, like, but especially GameSpot, hated it. Like, they docked the game so hard for these unnatural, unwieldy, use the left stick to move and use the right one to aim.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's so complicated. Like,
Yeah.
And then, of course, Halo comes out, and immediately that's the standard.
Oh, yeah, I think it was an Aliens game.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Like, even, to the point that even when Metroid Prime came out a year later, like, even by then people were like, well, but it controls like an old FPS.
Yeah.
Because as soon as Halo came out, that was the standard.
Yeah, which is kind of well, I mean, Halo plays beautifully. It just seems like a lot of shooters became a little more samey after that.
Well, that I think that always happens. But I think it's
just because, like, they found the good golden standard way of doing it,
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean, and to this day, this is how, twin stick is how you do FPS on a console. And I don't think there's a better way to do it with a controller.
Like how Doom 2016 came out, and they, added in the melee attacks and kind of, switch the formula around a bit to be really fun.
By the way, to this day, when I'm playing a console FPS, I have trouble because X is always reload, but I want to hit B because that was the default in TF2 on 360.
Oh no.
And that was the console FPS I played more than any other. But yeah, I mean, I think that this is, like I said, this is absolutely the way to go as far as,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, X isn't reload here. Oh, no, what is reload? X is turn your flashlight on and off.
Oh,
Y
baby.
switches, B melees. It's not L, it's not that. Okay, it's RB. It's the last button I try, of course. Wait.
They are just minding their business.
I was trying to melee him, but I forgot what the button is already.
They were having,
it's B.
They were having a coffee break.
Man, you can see that I never played much Halo. I think that's going to be the fun thing about these. Oh, now you tell me. I think that's going to be the fun thing about these is that, like, we play a lot of games on stream that we're already good at.
Yeah.
Take that. So, playing things that we're not so familiar with is nice.
Yeah. People keep asking who your main is in TF2.
Scout, of course. Act surprised, everyone. If you don't know about TF2, Scout is the one that runs the fastest.
How about that?
How about that? Ooh. Oh, heck yeah, the 1%. Wait, kill 100 elites? That's all?
Oh dear.
Okay, I remember the last time I played this, I got a little turned around here. What, am I in?
Ah! So sudden.
I know. I forgot which control or which graphical style I was in. But man, like I probably have two really big memories of Halo. And one of those is when Halo 2 came out, and my aforementioned, like, Xbox friends at school, like, they all took the day off. Like, none of them came to school that day, and they knew it. I mean, you know, they were talking about it, like, well before, like, months before it even came out. They were so hyped about that game.
Yeah.
And then they came the next day. They came to school the next day. They'd already beaten it, and they were like, "So, that ending."
Yeah.
Because the game ends on I think a very abrupt cliffhanger.
Yeah, it does.
Which was, of course, followed up in Halo 3. But then,
like, immediately.
And the crazy thing about Halo 2 as well is that, like, you know, this game only had LAN play. Like, one of the reasons that Halo 2 was so super anticipated was because it was going to have online on Xbox Live. Like, Xbox Live didn't actually come out until about a year after the Xbox itself did. Man, playing on easy was the correct choice. I'm able to babble incessantly. And not make a total fool out of myself.
You don't want to embarrass yourself in front of your loyal gamers.
Exactly. So my other big Halo memory was, and this is something you might have seen me talking about on Twitter a while back, when Halo 3 came out. Like, the amount of, like, marketing and the amount of attention and even mainstream attention that game had was kind of one of those moments where I was like, oh man, okay, like, gaming is really, like, getting somewhere now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people who never even pay attention to games or were never really aware of them were talking about it and were aware of it and knew it was coming, and, like...
And then you get that hilarious stuff like when Halo 3 came out and they were selling, like, Doritos and Game Fuel under, like, the stands with the game in Target and shit.
Yeah, I believe that's when Mountain Dew Game Fuel actually came out.
Oh, I think you're right!
I think Game Fuel came out.
That is hilarious.
As a tie-in promotion with Halo 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I think... Common CJ, thank you very much.
Oh, he says, apparently Halo 2 was not what the developers wanted it to be at all. At the end, there was supposed to be a level after Chief says, hell finish.
Yeah, but, you know, Peter Moore had gotten the Halo 2 the Halo 2 logo tattooed on his arm.
Oh, God, yeah.
He couldn't go back. They couldn't go back on the release date now. Also, I'm getting turned around, so I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to Halo Reach now, since that's what you really wanted in the first place.
Reach.
It's my classic inability to navigate 3D space at all.
Yeah, he's really bad at it. He missed so many obvious shinies in Bloodborne.
The chat's pointing out that Common CJ has given us $30. Dude, you're in college. It's okay.
It's okay. Thank you so much, but really... Save it for the books, man!
Oh, Alex RN sums it up very nicely there, and I agree with that.
Oh. He says, FF7 showed me games could be more than I thought by telling compelling and epic stories, but Halo showed me gaming had grown bigger than I could ever fathom.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a good way of putting it.
And it's funny because nowadays, like, gaming is such a big deal now and has so many different different kinds of fans. Like, you know, you've always had people who exclusively pay attention to Nintendo.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like it's been a long time now since we've had sort of that, like, Rock Band or Guitar Hero or Halo or, like, that thing that for a while everybody is just aware of and paying attention to.
Yeah, big time. Oh, college books are definitely racketeering.
Yes. Telnor wants to know how much of a cut we get of Super Chats. Isn't it, like, 70%?
I think so.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Tiago Ayers, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! I know you didn't ask for me, but bonus.
Reach! When did Reach even come out?
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, see, Reach to me was, if I'm thinking right, like, didn't... So,
I feel like I played it in high school, but I may be wrong. I'm Googling it. Nobody in the chat tell me what it is. I want to work for something. Oh, 2010, yeah.
Okay, so wasn't Halo... I think Halo Wars might have been before that. This was Reach the first Halo game, like, mainline Halo game made without Bungie? Is that right?
No, Reach was made by Bungie.
Oh, okay,
no, 4 was the first one made
okay.
without Bungie. It was made by 343.
Right. Yeah, Reach was, like... Compared to Halo... Like, Halo 3, I know exactly. Like, it was the fall of 2007. It was such a big deal. Reach, comparatively, was just like, well, I guess there's going to be another Halo game. It didn't seem to make nearly the splash that 1, 2, or 3 did.
Probably because it wasn't, like, a mainline game.
Oh, wasn't it?
No, it's, like, it takes place before Halo 1, I think.
Oh,
it's, like,
okay.
a prequel type deal. And you don't play as Master Chief, you play as, like, your own Spartan.
Yeah, the chat says Reach was Bungie's swan song, as they self-described it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Only the parts that weren't covered in blood.
So, the only time I played Reach for like 5 minutes a while back, because I got all excited because like the Master Chief Collection was coming out on PC Game Pass. So I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe I'll try playing Halo on PC and like Halo 1 on PC, and I'll actually be able to get into it more. And then I installed it and I booted it up, and all that was there was Reach. The only thing that had been ported to PC was Reach.
That's so rough.
So it was kind of the opposite of the problem we had earlier, where we booted up and we don't have Reach. On PC, all I had was Reach.
Oh man. Stop biting my foot.
Can I skip this cutscene?
Why would you want to?
Well, because I'm not... Yes, there we go. That's always my question. Can I skip the cutscene?
Yep, all the time.
I wonder if skipping the cutscene has been put in the Star Wars game yet.
I don't know.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a down relay outpost 50 clicks.
Yeah, they've been putting these on PC one at a time. Oh, we're still in a cutscene. But I guess we can start taking Halo-related questions from the chat now, because I think I'm running out of Halo topics to talk about myself.
Yeah, considering we're not very well versed in Halo. So hit us with your best questions.
This is probably one of the series that I get asked. Like, this and Zelda are probably two of the series that I get asked the most, like, would you do a Geek Critique season on this? Zelda, I would completely burn myself out on, I think, if I tried to play more than one of those games in a row. Halo, I think, would be doable and would probably be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Coming at it just from a complete, like... From somebody who was always aware of it and always respected it, but never actually got into it.
Yeah, where is the Kirby retrospective? Where's the love for my boy Kirb?
Well, it won't be next.
Actually, it's gonna be next. You can quote. It's not. Don't listen to me.
Well, you could do the Kirby retrospective.
It would be like 40 minutes of me talking about how cute Kirby is and how I want him to be my son.
It'd be no gameplay mechanics.
But if you guys want a 40-minute video of me talking about how Kirby's my son, then you let me know.
Well, the controls seem about the same. Now, I noticed with Reach, though, I cannot... Hitting the Switch graphics button just gives me this. So, Reach definitely would have had to originally come out on the 360. I assume they've updated the graphics here for this version.
Yeah, Reach came out on the 360.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. Is there a... So I'll just continue working my way down the mountain.
I think you're just supposed to go somewhere until things happen that you can shoot.
Yeah, this is probably just a control tutorial.
Yeah.
Gotta use the can.
Oh, have fun.
Follow the trail. Okay. That's a good idea. Matthew C. said, what's a game series you love but wouldn't do a retrospective on? That's a good question. Geez, I don't know. I think if I love it, I could probably find a lot to say about it. That being said, honestly, maybe Kirby. Because, like, I love that series and I love playing those games, but the like, the core gameplay of the mainline Kirby series is also similar. I feel like the videos would be very short. Or I'd just be repeating myself a lot.
Or don't make it about the gameplay and make it about Kirby appreciation.
Uh-huh. I mean, I could still do it.
Kirby, our truest son. Dr. Mad says he's got the deep Kirby lore. We can make it happen.
Oh, man, one time... I can't remember what video it was in, but I was like, man, this isn't, like, Kirby isn't deep. Kirby doesn't have deep lore. And everybody yelled at me. It was good times. Kirby does, in fact, have deep lore. You just have to dig into it.
You fool!
Oh, I didn't mean to fire my gun there. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
Diego
Cat.
G wants to know, what about Master Chief in Smash?
Yeah, you do, like, it's not somebody I personally would, like, hope for, but I think Master Chief of, like...
I think him and Snake would be friends.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
It'd be fun to finally, like, get to play out all those Samus versus Master Chief,
Yeah,
like, the fan-made stuff
that'd be cute.
that used to get made.
Really, him and Snake could bond over being genetically modified children. It could be fun.
No, like when we were talking earlier about, like, what Halo did for gaming and how, like the important stuff that it did, I think of like, Master Chief is one of those characters that deserves to be in there as a celebration of gaming. And, you know, Halo has all kinds of interesting weapons and gadgets and functions and mechanics. So I think you could do something really cool with his moveset, too.
Mm-hmm. Doom Guy would be really good, too, though. Love me some Doom Guy.
I personally would rather have Doom Guy, but,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, he's been around. He's been in the game longer, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta salute Doom Guy.
But that said, Doom itself is so much gorier than Halo
Yeah.
that...
But Bayonetta got in, you know.
Yeah, true.
That's a mature game in a different way, but...
If Bayonetta can get in, just about anybody can.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's my ship, isn't it? It has the same little blue marks. Oh, I should probably shoot the aliens, huh? Man, I'm glad I picked... I'm gonna die in easy mode, watch this.
Look at all the little dots.
Little
Coming
dots?
to get your dots. On your radar.
Oh, I have a radar.
Yeah, that shows you where the bad guys are.
I mean, this isn't... You know, this is no, Oh no, what's it? Star Fox Assault! But it's alright. Controls seem pretty much the same.
Well, yeah.
So, question, if anybody knows, talking earlier about the Master Chief Collection on PC, why did they start with Halo Reach? Why did they port Reach to PC first?
I don't know.
I think it might be because Reach was the first. I think Reach might have been the only game that wasn't already playable on PC in some way. Maybe. I know for sure that 1 and 2 came out on PC, like back when they were newer.
Oh, story order. Yeah, because...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, guys. I really don't understand why Halo gets an M rating either. Like, it's got cartoony, like, alien blood and stuff, but it doesn't seem particularly gory.
I'm a little surprised, honestly, that they didn't, like, tone it down just a little bit. Because, yeah, I assume it's because of stuff like this.
Yeah, which it's still pretty rough, but it's not like, you know, Fallout with the vats and zooming in on, like, brains flying everywhere, you know?
Oh. Like, Portal 1 had blood splatters. And then Portal 2, they wanted a T rating, so they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like, Portal, you know, that doesn't really add anything.
No.
And, you know, Portal
Kids should be able to play Portal.
Kids should be able to play Portal, exactly.
Oh,
Apparently Halo 5 was T.
my.
Oh my, we got 2 super chats.
Oh, it's scrolling. Oh, coming. Billy Erasmo. If I said that wrong, I'm very sorry. Thank you. He says, "Hey Geek, I found your videos about 2 months ago, and I've absolutely loved your critiques on Sonic. Thank you for the content and nostalgia."
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed my content.
Thank you very much.
And then Common CJ again.
Our truest friend.
Yeah.
They say they are releasing them in chronological order because they need to convert the games into PC games, as they have not appeared on anything besides Xbox. Yeah, that makes sense.
This gun is this Needler, isn't that what people called it?
Yeah, Needler.
It works quite differently from how it did in Halo 1.
The Needler's fun. It was always my favorite.
Yeah, it is fun, but like now it fires one at a time instead of like swarming them with with like the needles and then exploding.
Someone said that, well, Alex Arden said all other Halo games for an M except 5, and it didn't make any sense. Yeah, 5? I didn't know that.
Did 5 change anything significant about it?
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
know.
it could also just be that, like, maybe, like, the standards of what constitutes an M rating changes over time.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, you know, people, like, this to me, you know, I know Reach got an M rating, but from what I've seen so far, this looks like about a T to me.
Yeah, I always thought Halo looked more like a T.
I mean, does it have, like, realistic human blood, I wonder?
Well, I mean, you never, it's always just you fighting aliens as far as I know. You know?
Gotta
And the Spartans don't bleed because they got their big old armor.
Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Do they still... They still have the old... The Halo 1 vehicle controls.
Oh,
that really surprises me. Because I immediately, you know, started doing it like, you know, GTA style, right trigger accelerates. But no, you just use the sticks. I think Borderlands did that too, actually. Just to kind of...
Yeah.
I wonder if I can cook those birds later.
Yeah, my brother played a lot of Halo 5, and he said he really liked the missions where you play as Master Chief with, like, his cool boy squad. But apparently the other half of the game with the other guy whose name escapes me wasn't as good. But
yeah, I think the Halo... I know I'm not the first person to make this observation. I'm getting it from some video that we've watched at some point. But, like, a lot of Microsoft's, like, first-party or, like definitive franchises like Halo and Gears of War, like, for whatever reason, they're still coming out with, like, new versions of them, I know, but they don't seem to be making the impact that they did before. Ooh, a rare achievement for What About Bob?
well, I think ever since Bungie left Halo, you know, probably hasn't been quite the same.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, Carter.
Although I remember being excited for Halo 4 because I heard some of the guys who worked on Metroid Prime were working on it.
Really? I didn't know that.
I don't know how true that is. I never really looked it up to confirm it.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off of here now.
Oh, people are asking, do you play Cuphead? Do you like bullet hell games?
Yeah, I've actually been playing Cuphead quite a bit lately. We got it a long time ago, and then I think I got distracted by probably working on whatever project I was on at the time.
Yeah. Cuphead's really fun, though. It's just really hard, and it stresses me out.
Well, the thing, Cuphead's one of those games, like, you can, like, if I tried to play Cuphead on a stream, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Or I'd just have to not talk at all. Like, you can't play it passively like what I'm doing here.
Yeah, you gotta, like, put all your brain waves into it.
Like, if you're playing Cuphead, all you're doing is playing Cuphead. And it's super, super rewarding. But yeah, you're not always in the mood for something that takes that much.
Yeah.
That much energy.
There's a reason I've been playing a bunch of Atelier Ryza lately.
Oh god, you have.
Oh, this is something that you like to talk about. Yoshi Miner asks, how does early 2000s internet culture compare to today? You often bring up the early internet in your videos, notably DKC Prime and Heroes, so I'm curious how they differ.
Early 2000s internet culture compared to today? Okay, let's see.
Rage Comics.
That was like 2010, 2011.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Man, I'm old.
Yeah.
2010 feels like last year, so...
It kind of does sometimes. Okay, so the early 2000s, I would say, for one thing, at least from my perspective... Oh, I didn't get my gunner here. Oh well, it's fine. They can't do much damage anyway.
Oh.
I guess... And maybe this is because I was still, like, a lot younger, but from my perspective anyway, it seemed like the internet seemed a little, like, well, not even a little, a lot more immature. Mm-hmm. I think that, like, I had somebody on my Twitter earlier say something like, you know, they miss the days when game companies would, like, take shots at each other. Because, like, I posted the video of, like, this Crash Bandicoot commercial where they have a guy in a Crash Bandicoot costume, like, go to Nintendo's headquarters and, you know, like, he had a megaphone and he was yelling disparaging things about Mario and how much better Crash Bandicoot was. And it was funny. But, you know, they were saying, like, they missed the days when, like, game companies would do things like that.
Yeah, now everybody's all respectful.
And
How dare they?
And I kind of miss it too, but the thing is, that sort of, like, fanboyism, like,
We know, Corporal. Let's get you out of here.
that approach that game companies took in their marketing at the time fed down into, like, the whole industry, into, like,
Yeah.
the way that games were reviewed, the way they were talked about, and the way that fans
There was
acted.
a lot of toxicity.
Yeah.
And not that there isn't now, don't get me wrong, but it's like...
But it's like, even professional gaming outlets
Yeah.
would be like that back then.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one big difference. But I'd say, you know, the big difference between the early 2000s internet and now is probably that things were much more decentralized.
Yeah.
Back then, you know, I'd go to, like, dkvine.com to talk about Donkey Kong, or I'd go to the Moogle Cavern to talk about Sonic, oddly enough.
Yeah, there are like a billion different gaming websites,
Like,
you know?
there were so many much smaller, like, communities that each had their own rules and their own personalities and their own, like, customs. And, you know, there were actually a lot of really cool advantages to that. And, you know, now, like, when I want to talk about games, I go on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, it's in, you know, there's something to be said for having that, like, large... Oh no, I died in easy mode. I told you it was gonna happen.
Let's have a moment of silence.
There's something to be, like, it makes sense that it's so much more centralized now, and that it's so much more, you know, I think that's just been the effects of social media, is that over time, things have coalesced. Okay, that's not a bad guy. I have no idea what to do once again. Ooh, I can take his gun.
Oh, Arkuda Chien wants to know, what was your FPS history? Did you play the original Doobs on PC? Anything else?
Yeah, the first FPS I can ever remember playing would have been, like, Wolfenstein 3D on PC.
Classic.
I remember playing Doom when I was a kid. I don't... Like, for whatever reason, my mom never, like, dissuaded me from playing most M-rated games. I think she got a little uncomfortable about, like, Mortal Kombat 4, but...
Uh-huh.
Oh, this seems more like the Needler I remember, but I'm
Yeah, my mom never worried about me playing M-rated games so much. Like, I played Devil May Cry and shit when I was, you know, like 13, 14.
But my mom was also, she was would help, like, local businesses, like, switch to computers basically, and switch to them for their billing.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was born, we had a computer in the house, and, you know, this was, like, the late 80s, so it was, you know, pretty unusual that people would have a personal computer at home back then. So, you know, I was always playing, like, you know, I always had access to, like, Wolfenstein, Jill of the Jungle, lots of early DOS games.
Yeah.
Then when Doom came out, I remember playing that. I don't think... And then I kind of, you know, once I got the Genesis, I kind of stopped playing FPSs for a long time. And which makes sense, because, you know, I was a kid, and they were, you know... PC... Like, first-person shooters, especially after Doom, were very mature-focused.
Oh, yeah.
And I was probably a little too young for them.
And I was a little baby scared of everything as a kid, so I wouldn't have played Doom. It would have made me nervous.
But, then, of course, I definitely remember when GoldenEye 007 came out, because, like, people were just, like, people my age were absolutely crazy for that game. Like, you know, I'd go over to, like, people's houses, and I'd be like, oh, let's play Star Fox! You know, oh, let's play Banjo-Tooie or something. And no, it was just all GoldenEye all the time.
Yeah.
Exclusively GoldenEye.
Oh, Ganontice! He says, are there any characters you want to see in Smash? Thank you, Ganontice. If I'm saying that wrong, sorry.
Oh, I saw Ashley White ask if I remember the Moogle Cavern rap. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh! Sorry.
But yeah, okay, any characters you want to see in Smash? I answer this question a lot, so I'll let you answer it first.
Oh, me, I really want to see, like, Leon S. Kennedy, Professor Layton, a Rhythm Heaven rep, maybe an amalgamation character from, like, the various Rhythm mini-games.
Oh, I need to get out of the plane, don't I? I was, like, waiting for it to let me out of the plane.
Aww.
I think I played too much Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, you probably...
I was like, where's my button prompt to get out of the plane?
And then, you know, I'd be happy with, like, Phoenix Wright, beautiful Dante.
Beautiful Dante. Heck yeah.
Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Dante.
It can work.
It could.
Ooh, a Puyo Puyo rep would be fun, though.
Mhm.
That'd be cute as heck.
Alright, my answer, like, my number one is really gotta be Gino at this point.
Yeah, he's gotta make it in
terms of characters that I think are, like, possible and sensible, and, like, Gino would just... Can I take this thing down, I wonder? Or am I just wasting my ammo? I think I'm just wasting my ammo. Gino's number one. Number two, like, this is... I don't think this is ever gonna happen, but it would be, like, something that I would really like to see, is always the, like, a sort of Ice Climbers-like duo of classic Sonic and Tails.
That'd be really cute.
Like, that way, you know, it's very, very distinct from, like, Sonic's modern Sonic's playstyle.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely wouldn't want classic Sonic to just be an Echo character.
Yeah, that'd be a shame.
But as far as Nintendo series that aren't already represented in Smash, I think I gotta go with what you said in Say Rhythm Heaven.
Oh, yeah. I'm holding out hope for that one.
And as far as anybody else goes, probably...
It just feels so natural.
Probably Beautiful Joe.
Yeah.
I think Dante is way more likely to get in than Joe is.
I'd be happy
Alas.
with either one.
I'm just gonna go... I'm not even gonna fire my gun, I'm just gonna melee everybody.
And I want Dante to be super weird like he is in Devil May Cry 5. Love Uncle Dante.
Well, I think we could probably get to the second game.
Yeah, probably so.
But I guess I should offer my thoughts on Halo Reach. So, compared to... You know, this is obviously just what you've seen here. It's all I got to base my impressions on. Compared to the original Halo, this definitely seems a lot more hectic. I feel like there wasn't... Like, Halo 1 started with that, that big epic for 2001 set piece, where you're running around the ship and it's all exploding and stuff. This just, I feel like, has, like, thrown me into the action a lot faster. But, you know, it makes sense. Like, this coming out for the 360 in 2010, they would have been able to have a lot more, you know, enemies and even your own squad members on screen. So, it definitely seems more chaotic, but also in that way maybe a little bit more confusing to somebody unfamiliar with it. But, you know, that's the way these things tend to go. I'm sure this one, being Bungie's last hurrah, would have been, you know, probably very distinctly made for the fans.
Oh, yeah.
But it seems fun, and man, like, I don't always like to play, like, FPSs with a controller, but the way that, like, FPS, like, controls feel nowadays is just phenomenal. Like, they've really mastered, like, making it feel really, really, really good. Through stuff like auto-aim, but also through stuff like just the impact of things and the vibration of the rumble.
Oh, another one I'd want to see is Zidane from Final Fantasy IX, because he's my boy.
So I'll let you entertain the people for a while.
Okay, hi.
While I get this thing set up.
It's me. Hello. You guys want to talk about anime? Anybody been watching Demon Slayer? It's really good. It made me cry. 2 times. There's a lot of good stuff coming out this season. I still need to watch Keep Your Hands Off Aizokin and... Oh, you're moving the microphone!
Yeah, I gotta get up.
You don't gotta do none.
There you go.
Thank you. It Invaded looks good. Smile Down the Runways like a shonen about a girl who wants to be a fashion model that I want to watch. There's lots of good stuff coming out. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Aizokin. I really want to watch it. I love how the main characters look. But if you guys haven't seen Demon Slayer, you should check it out, because that shit is next level. I need to get caught up on the JoJo's anime. I'm pretty behind. I really want to watch Finto Ario, though. Hey, do you like Super Mario Sunshine?
Not really.
How about that? And have you seen Sonic X subbed or dubbed?
Not much of it. I watched, like... I had episode 1 and 2 on GBA video back in the day.
Oh my god.
But the show for me pretty much dies once Chris shows up, which happens at the end of the first episode.
Rip. Oh, Yuri from Tales of Vesperia would be good, though. And Doom Marine. Have you played Dead Space?
I think so.
I played a lot of Dead Space, but it made me nervous, so I can never beat it. I gotta, like, power through horror games. Ooh, I have seen Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone. And I've been watching ReZero. I'm really liking that one a lot. It's a little darker than what
Uh-oh! I wonder if we're still on. We're probably still on. I think we're still on.
Are we still on? Hello? I don't know if we're still on.
We're still on. And this big wire draped across our living room.
Josh just tripped over, like, everything.
The wire was too short.
Oh no! We're all dead.
See, the PC HDMI cable isn't as long, so it was up higher.
Fucking rip. I'm just glad we didn't lose the stream.
Okay. I'll be right back.
He'll be right back. Wait, shit, are we... No! It says we're on. What do I know? I don't know anything. Oh, we're back. Good. But yeah, I like ReZero a lot. I usually have a hard time getting into isekai because it's just completely flooded the anime market, it seems like. But I really like ReZero and how it, like, kind of subverts the usual formula. Freaking good. Dude, Mob Psycho 100's been on my list for, like, ever. I really want to watch it. I know it's gonna be my shit. Oh, and I've been reading Way of the House Husband. Oh my god, if you guys like comedy manga, you need to check that shit out because it is hilarious. It's about, like, an ex-yakuza who becomes a house husband. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Gotta carefully step over the wire this time.
Now, ReZero gets rough, man. Like, usually I can't really watch dark anime like that, but it's not like, you know, dark in that way that just kind of makes me go,
Arcoda is right. My Little Pony was my favorite anime.
It was. You're right.
Egg Rock Zone. So I've gotten to the desert level on SRB2 so far.
Nice.
The next game is going to be called HyperRogue, which I'm completely unfamiliar with.
Yeah, I have never played it either.
Probably should have checked if it runs before I started. Also, I really hope this game is playable. No, it has. Partial controller support. Partial controller support. Okay. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, Matthew C. wants to know if we've ever played Hollow Knight. Yeah, we played it. I love Hollow Knight. It's like one of my favorite Metroidvanias.
Let's make sure this is going to work.
I love everything about the art style. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think we might have lost this video.
Oh dear.
Okay, give me a second. No, I don't want to be spoiled. Stamp. I've played Hollow Knight. I actually just recently like started it over from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I played like quite a bit of it, like maybe a couple of hours, and then I got deep into this area, and I you know, I didn't have a map,
Yeah.
And I didn't want to back out.
He would get so mad about that. He'd be like, I don't want to find the guy to get the map.
I want to just... why can't it just, like, give me the map directly?
Because it wouldn't be as fun that way.
It would be more fun for me. Now, apparently the guy is supposed to be really, really easy to find. If you just pay the slightest little bit of attention, you should have no trouble finding him.
Like, you just skipped right over him and his little trail of pages in, like, the second area.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
But yeah, I love Hollow Knight. It's great. It's really fun, too. The boss fights are really fun, even though they kick my butt, and I'm bad.
Eh? Oh, it's just getting stuck on one moment, please.
Oh no, what have you done? You broke the internet.
I may have. Let me try... I don't know what to try. I don't think we've ever tried to stream PC games this way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Or at least if I have done it, I haven't done it in quite a long time.
Oh, Ashley White asks, to both of you, how would you have enjoyed Sonic Adventure if it were an RPG as conceptualized?
I mean, being an 11-year-old who loved Sonic and had been wanting a 3D Sonic game, I think I would have found a way to enjoy Sonic Adventure no matter what it was.
Yeah, and I like RPGs, so, probably would have been more into it that way. Not that I didn't love Sonic Adventure when I was a kid, because I did. Oh, Diego GS, have you played Nier Automata? Yeah, I have. That's my shit right there. I love that game. It's so freaking good. Yoko Taro is a mad genius. But yeah, I love like Nier, and I love Drakengard, and I love how they're connected. Like, man, the Nier universe is just really weird and cool.
I love Nier, and I love Far, and I love Wherever You Are.
Why can't you just let me enjoy things?
I'm gonna try restarting my computer. I don't know what else to do.
And also them teaming up with Platinum is just like an excellent idea. Because, Drakengard never really had the best combat. And Nier, the original Nier was better, but getting a studio like Platinum in there to make a really solid action game,
He says, I would like to see Josh's opinion on Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Wasn't that the one that was only for the PC Engine? That was the one that was...
It got a...
Symphony of the Night is a direct sequel to that one, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a PSP remake.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you reset... So, this stream is going through my laptop. I'm restarting my big computer.
Yeah, sorry, guys. It's Paper Mario! Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's on Rondo of... That's right.
Oh yeah, I forgot it came to PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Just Andre says, I'm curious, as someone disconnected from Halo to the degree you are, do you view it as being more in the FPS tradition of Doom, or as closer to subsequent modern military shooters?
No, it's nothing like Doom.
No, I think it's definitely more like modern.
It was kind of the game that kicked off, like, FPS's more, like, being less like Doom for a very long time.
Yeah.
It slowed it down. It made it more about, storytelling and like, multiplayer. Well, I mean, Doom was always very much about multiplayer.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it made the FPS very, very, very suitable for consoles. It kind of completed, I guess, the process that GoldenEye started. Alright, I wonder if this is going to work now. We're gonna find out.
Would you either like Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia to be in Super Smash?
Oh, man. I wonder what the problem is.
Oh, dear.
What was the question?
Darkwing Spartan says that Half-Life was the beginning of the transition away from Doom-like FPS, and Halo finished it.
That's probably fair, too. I think Halo...
Yeah, that's probably fair.
I think Halo just did a lot for that style of game on consoles.
Yeah, Josh broke the computer. Sorry.
That I did.
I'm not sure.
Oh, is he really? Wow. Lloyd
Is he
is
really
apparently the most requested character in Japan for Smash from Tales of Symphonia.
Okay, let me try something here.
Oh my god, what did you do? Who wants to join me in laughing at Josh's mistakes? Ho 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 ho.
I'm gonna make sure that I didn't completely break the,
Oh my god, what if you did? That'd be so sad.
That would be really sad. I'm gonna plug the Xbox One back in and make sure that it still, functions.
Everyone's joining me in laughing at you.
Thanks for the support, everyone!
Well-
I'll have us back up in a jiffy.
Well, now that he's gone, do you guys want to talk about RPGs or anime? Or character spectacle action fighters?
Damn it!
Because that's my wheelhouse.
Okay.
I've never played Hyper Light Drifter, but I really want to. My favorite Final Fantasy is probably either 9 or 12. Yeah, time for JoJo. You guys know what it is. I've never played Suikoden. I'm sorry. I have played No More Heroes, and I love No More Heroes, and I'm super excited for No More Heroes 3. And I really like Travis Strikes Back. That was really weird and interesting.
I think I'm gonna have to, stop the stream and reset this thing because it's just not... I tried plugging the Xbox One back in and it's not working either. So I may well have ruined everything.
Are you serious?
No, it all looks fine. I'm sure I can get it going again.
My favorite JoJo OP is Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town. I love that one for part 4. It makes me happy.
We're gonna have to stop talking about JoJo's now.
No, we don't
I have to stop the stream so we can play games again.
No, we're not ending it. We're just fixing the problem.
If you ask her about Metal Gear Rising, we're gonna be here all day. Remember that. Save that question. We'll be back.